Good afternoon. Today, Sunday, 18th of August 2024, and here I am with another update. Now, I know it's been 3 weeks since my last update, however, a couple of things have progressed in that time, so I wanted to just jump on and give an update. Deb and I went to look at a couple of commercial industrial units, and we've been looking at quite a few, but we shortlisted them down to 3. There was a small, a medium, and a large unit. The small and the large unit, they are located in the same facility. There is a large warehouse in Dundee. It's not a warehouse as such, it's kind of industrial units all put together, but it's under the one roof. But they have various sizes of units there. And then the medium unit we looked at, that was in the middle of Dundee. Size-wise, probably would have been perfect for us. The previous occupants had already put in a nice self-contained office, and then it had a kitchen and bathroom facility, so it would have been good for us. However, it was a 5-year lease, the building was really old and there was a lot of work being done to it, but then the upkeep would have fallen to us as the tenants, and it was wedged in a really industrial area, so it was noise on all sides. So we decided not to progress with the middle-sized unit. We then looked at the smaller and the larger units under the one kind of space, and we initially agreed to take on the small unit. We then put down the deposit to secure that, got the keys, and went to start moving a couple of items in. We very quickly realised that this unit was going to be too small for us. We'd managed to get Cocktail Corner in there, and we'd get a dispatch station for when we're selling the t-shirts and the hoodies, but there wouldn't be a lot of room to move around. So we spoke to the owners, we said, look, can we upgrade to the larger unit? And that's what we've done. This size is probably perfect actually for what we need. It's a good size, it's 1,000 square feet. It will allow us to put Cocktail Corner in there. It will allow us to put a dispatch station for selling the t-shirts and the hoodies. It will give me an area where I can do a little bit of woodworking, because I actually want to make some wooden shelving racks for Bowie and Mac for keeping the clothing and items on. So it gives me space for that, and it gives me an area where I can build a desk kind of office setup as you like, so I can go over, do a bit of filming, do a bit of editing, and then if we grow, if both Macintosh Gin and Bowie and Mac grow in size and we need more space, we've got the space there to grow into. And then if we actually grow beyond that, then we'll look to get our own unit that will be a bit more fit for purpose. So Macintosh Gin, still all quiet with that. As I said in my last update, we can't sell just now because our license was for our old unit, and in Scotland to sell alcohol you have to have what's called a premises license, and our premises license was for the old place. However, we might have a workaround for that, because we use a third-party distillery through in Arbroath, and they have a premises license in place. So the workaround is, when we make the gin, we then package it on site and leave it there, then it's dispatched from there. Or the other option is, our distributor, who's based in Perth, they also have the premises license and they can fulfill orders. So we do have the option, we either put the license in our own unit and then we'll fulfill orders from there, or we'll leave them from the distillery or from the distribution warehouse in Perth, and then that ticks those boxes, allows us to be compliant, and allows us to start selling again. So hopefully within the next kind of 4 to 6 weeks, we'll be back up and running with Macintosh Gin and sales will resume, which is good news. Bowie and Mac, as I said in my last video, we've agreed between us on the hoodie as the initial launch with the chest logo and the hem tag. That will be going ahead. And then the t-shirt, chest logo, hem tag, and then a graphic on the back, which will be the skull in the open-faced helmet with Bowie and Mac text on the back. It's kind of designs I like wearing. I've got a few similar designs already, and it's what I like. In my spare time, I like to get out my motorbike, although I've not been out too often this year. I've not been out at all this year. In my spare time, I like to get out on the motorbike, so a t-shirt that I can wear when I'm on the bike, which was the whole reason for me starting this brand in the first place, was to have nice designed t-shirts that I want to wear when I'm out on the bike. So that's been in progress. We've sent that to the designer. However, we're working with two designers, one who's going to do the initial skull and the open face helmet, and then we're working with another designer, and we've got a couple of ideas what we want to do with that one, and then we're actually looking at a third designer to possibly do the Mexicana styles, but that's a little bit down the line. But for now, I just wanted to kind of give a quick update to say we're still here. We have now secured a secondary unit, and we're moving there at the end of this month. So I've got about 10-11 days left here in the Netherlands, then I'll go home just in time for the removals to remove our items from our old unit at Barlow Park over to the new unit. We'll move in there, and then we'll start getting settled. So then future videos, you know, I can show you the space, I can show you little areas being set up and put into use, and then hopefully I'll have better content to share with you guys, and hopefully you're still watching and you're still following along for the journey. But look, I see the views in these videos increasing, so someone is watching, and I really do appreciate it. I just wanted to, you know, as I grow these brands, I want to put out there how we're doing it, what we're doing, so if anyone else is in a similar position and is also looking to grow their own brand, they've got an idea of kind of what we've done. If there's anything in these videos that I'm not giving you guys, if there's any information you want to know, leave a comment down below and, you know, ask me questions, and I'll answer them where I can. And if there's any help and advice I can give you guys that would have helped me, I'm more than happy to share. Anyway, thanks guys, see you in the next one. Cheers.